Welcome back to Stars in Their Eyes, and a big welcome to our next star guest, John Ensel. Hello, John.
Oh, lovely to see you. By gum, don't you look good. And this, of course, represents something vital that happened to you at one stage in your life. Vehicle testing station. Tell us what happened.
Well, it's disastrous.
What was it?
Well, I'm used to driving cars over... This is true.
Is this
I'm used to driving cars over the pit with 4 wheels, and I got that used to it. I didn't have to look.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I drove this 3-wheeler over, and it went woof. Yeah. The funny thing was... The funny part about it was that the customer came back and he was a bit of a snob, you know.
Yeah.
And he said, could you tell me how my car is, please?
Yeah.
And I said, well, to put it nicely, it's a write-off. That was it.
Oh, lovely. And do you work in the garage anymore?
No.
I'm not surprised.
I ran out of 3-wheelers.
Oh, it's great to see you. Great to see you. And you've really enjoyed yourself here, haven't you?
Oh,
I know.
Experience on its own.
And we're going to enjoy you. Who are you going to be for us?
Marty Pello out of Wet, Wet, Wet.
Marty Pello! Wet, wet, wet. Well, John Ensel, that's who you've been all your life. But tonight, singing live, John Ensel is Marty Pello!
Sick of leaving in the morning, the night you gave away. So now I'm gonna take that all that I can get. With those angel eyes, you make sense, 2 cents all the time. Say I'm gonna stay home and hey, well. People say I'm so worried-minded. People say I'm not so sister-minded. When I'm down, I'm in manual law. Time on time again, I will come by with the look of love. And with those angel eyes, you set me on fire, baby. And with those angel eyes, oh now baby. The saddest thing I've ever seen on my TV screen was a dying man who died for his team. Toughest thing I've ever heard was that newborn scream in this naked world. Yeah. People say I'm so worried-minded. People say I'm not so sister-minded. When I'm down, I'm in manual alone. Time on time again, I will come by with the look of love. And with those angel eyes, you set me on fire, baby. And with those angel eyes, you set me on fire, fire, fire.
Great, John. Well done. And now our final star guest for this evening, Darren and Gary Simmons.
Well. Ah, don't they look smashing? This is Gary, right? And this is Darren. Do you know the names of the puppies?
This is Sam and that's...
Dora.
Dora. Yeah, they're absolutely great. And this, of course, indicates that you help your father out with unfailing regularity in his pet shop.
That's right. Yeah.
How often do you do it?
Once a week.
Once a week. Excellent. But you also are climbing up the ladder in show business, aren't you?
Well, yeah, we're
trying, yeah, but the once-a-week job's more regular at the moment.
Is it? That's great. And who are you going to be for us tonight?
We're going to be the Bee Gees tonight.
The Bee Gees, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that good? Well, they probably won't like all the smoke, so I'll stick one of them there and one of them there. Right, OK. Thank you very much. Lovely. Darren and Gary Simmons. Tonight, singing live, Darren and Gary Simmons are the Bee Gees. Great stuff. Great. Yes. Well, now it's crunch time once again, because as you very well know, we now turn to our studio audience, for it is their vote that decides who will join Shirley Bassey, Christa Burr and Tom Jones in our final in a fortnight's time. And they have to choose one winner from Whitney Houston, Nana Muscuri, Neil Diamond, Marty Pellow and the Bee Gees. Now, each voting member of our studio audience, ladies and gentlemen, is individually plugged into our Stars in Their Eyes computer, which will gather in the votes and give us the winner. So, fingers on the buttons and cast your votes now. And the winner is Marty Pellow. Well, congratulations. How do you feel?
I have nothing to say.
Oh, you look wonderful. Great, isn't it? That's it, ladies and gentlemen, for this week. Join us next week, when once again we will have 5 more superb star guests. But tonight, of course, quite rightly, belongs to John Ensel. There you go, John.
with the night you gave away. So now I'm gonna take that all that I can get. With those angel eyes, you make saints do sense all the time. Say I'm gonna stay home and hey, well, people say I'm so world-minded. People say I'm not so system-minded. When I'm down, I'm in manual, Lord. Time on time again.